What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Trying to get my mic together, man. For anybody who wasn't on the IG live, I apologize for being late. I jollipies. I was out playing Good Samaritan. I was helping a young man at the gas station, trying to, his car wouldn't start. So, what I'm saying, I was helping the young man. I jumped on live to let y'all know I was on my way. Let y'all know I was on my way. All right, let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. I see some folk up in here. Before I get into that, man, you know what we got to do. Welcome to everybody. Thank you for tuning in. This is Tim's Tidbits tonight. This is our evening live that we do together. When I say we, I'm talking about me and the Spider Gang. We do our evening live called the Price Action Recap. You slipping, Tim. The Price Action Recap. Welcome to the Price Action Recap for August 31st, 2022. If this is your first time joining us, welcome. If it's not your first time, I appreciate you for pulling back up. My name is Timothy Lee Rogers Sr. I get on Al Gore's internet every single day and talk about the price action. I started out doing Tim's Tidbits, just sharing everything I had in my Chrome Dome when it came to trading, investing, looking at the market, looking at the economics, the fundamental, the technicals, everything you want to imagine under the sun that I knew in here. I was sharing it with my friends and family. Then I started doing it far and wide and for free on Al Gore's internet. Yep, you heard right. I do it for the free 99. I would never charge you for any information that pertains to the stock market. I won't never charge you for that. Now, if you want to book a one-on-one and take some more of my time, that's a different thing. But I would never charge you for anything on Tim's Tidbits, right? Only thing I ask you to do is hit the like button. It's on one side of your screen. It's either on this side right here or it's on this side right here. Somewhere on your screen down here. Press the like button. That's the only payment I ask of you. And then if you're so inclined to do so, hit the share button and share it with a cousin. Share it with one cousin you really like and share it with one cousin you don't like, so we can come together and build a new Wakanda. You feel me? Hey, man, shout out our very exclusive sponsors. We have very, very, very exclusive sponsors here at Tim's Tidbit. Today's sponsors are thenewtlr.com, www.thenewtlr.com, the place to get all of your Spider Gang apparel and accessories. Spider Gang apparel and accessories. The apparel and accessory shop for traders and investors. Shop at www.thenewtlr.com and explain to people it's all about discipline over dollars. Or maybe you want to let them know that you're not a bull or bear, but you are a beast, meaning you trade them going and you trade them coming. Or you can let them know that you have options. You buy them and you sell them. I got options. I buy them and I sell them. Thank you to the newtlr.com. And also, our second sponsor of today is Banjo. We're going to share it like this. I finally figured out how to get into it. Banjo, new music by Il Jodem. Banjo, new music by Il Jodem. If I can get this to play. Why won't it? I ain't click on the song. There you go. Banjo by Il Jodem. Yes. Banjo by Il Jodem. New music by Il Jodem. Now streaming on all streaming platforms. If you got Apple Music, the link for Banjo is in the chat right now. The link for Banjo is in the chat right now. Full disclosure. TheNewTLR.com, that's me. Banjo, that's music created by my son, right over there in his room. The room that I allow him to use until he's a grown man. Support my son music. Hey, I enjoy y'all for pulling up to the shop and shopping with your boy, but go support my son music. He do it all himself over there in his room. New Balance, dry. My phone been dry. Hit my cell, wet it up. Dry. This is one of my favorites right here. I call this Ode to Love. It's called Capable. I call it Ode to Love, but the name of the song is Capable. You know what I'm saying? Young teenage dude expressing his feelings. Am I really capable of love, for love, for love?
No, don't leave me alone. Yeah, I'm not trying to play no game. It's been a minute. I don't like
this time space. Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that?
I
I've been up waiting on you. Can y'all hear that music? I've been up waiting on you. Hey man, Banjo, new music by Il Jodam. Y'all go support my son music, man. Hey, let's get into it. Let's get into it, man. I'm finna get my boy some streams. I appreciate that, Stock Chaser. Who in the chat? Here to learn and share. What's going on? What's up, Kevo? Y'all already know Zay up in here. That's my light-skinned brother from another mother. What's up, Hatter? When them haters get in your face, say, shh, hater. Zay said we ain't hit the 38.85 today, but these, what? Oh, what's that? After hour? Is that after hours, Zay? AH read already by the point. I mean, a percent. Y'all know my thing. It go down to go up. I don't like when it be bleeding down like that so fast. Y'all know my thing. It go down to go up. And remember that old stupid statistic that Dustin shared. I didn't believe it, but the way the market trading, they show acting like they trying to sneak in a little pop to get that thing back up to a premium so the big boys can go ahead and sell for real. What's up, 100? Oh, what's up, Irvin? I'm sorry, I ain't say your name. What's up, Red? Did I say 100? If I didn't, what's happening 100? What's going on, Draco? Big Draco in the building. What's up, Sanjay? What's going? Cool it now. You better cool it now. Ooh, watch out. What's up, Cool it? What's going on? Stock Chaser. What it is, Stock Chaser. Who else? Michelle Tucker. What's going on, Michelle Tucker? What's up, 2K Crypto? I see you. Kevo, what's happening, Kevo? King Caden, what's up, King Caden? I don't know that name. If this your first time coming, welcome. If it's not your first time, I jalapies. I'm getting old. I don't remember the names like I used to. But what's happening, King Caden? I like that little anime Dragon Ball, whatever that is. I like that right there. I know my son Christopher will love that too. He like that stuff. What's up, baby? How y'all doing? Let's get into it, man. What's going on? Let's get into it. Hey, before we get deep into it, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share. Remember, I told y'all. Did I close the screen? No, I didn't close the screen. Remember, I told y'all it was some stuff that I was gonna share with y'all some more stats. It's just some more stats that Dustin shared, and I thought it was kind of cool. So we gonna I'm gonna start off with that, and then I'm gonna get into the price action recap. I just thought it was pretty cool. He had some pretty cool on his show, on his live today. He had some pretty cool stats that he shared on his live today. And y'all let me know. Let me back it up. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear him okay. Can y'all hear him okay? If you can hear him okay, put a 1 in the chat. If you, baby, can you hear that pretty good? Oh, what's happening? Change your name. Okay, then. We might hit 39.14 the way we falling. Hey, bring it down overnight. When options can't participate, all they did was chop options up today. We went up and went down, and you know what I'm saying, drop it down heavy overnight where options can't participate, then let it take back off. You know what I'm saying? Or consolidate, chop the options up again. Don't get the options time to play. Baby, can you hear Dustin all right on there? Can y'all hear that? Can y'all hear that audio okay? You say it's low? Well, he's not making recommendations for the general public. You can't hear him? Making recommendations for his charitable trust. Okay. All right. All right, let me I think I shared it wrong. I shared it wrong. Hold on. Let me share it right the right way. Okay. Can y'all hear it now?
Why did all the ocean freight companies tank so much? They're killing your dividend portfolio.
Can y'all hear it now? Can y'all hear the volume now?
Which is kind of interesting. There must have been some news because
it's better.
The freight rates actually come back to like they've come back to almost neutral, not cheap, but relative to that big spike that they had. So I don't know exactly.
Okay.
You
They
know,
say
man,
they say
some
that they
places gonna fall off a cliff pretty
oh
soon.
100 say I'm loud. But okay, so
I'm
okay,
with you on
we
the
can
car
hear now.
prices. Wholesale
Okay,
car
y'all can hear
prices is
Dustin
something that
now.
we track.
Okay, let me
On
go back.
Tesla and Google, both class
See this?
level. Meaning, if Apple has a bad day, you it's determined by your market cap. So now let's talk
All
about
right.
some fun stuff, and then I'll take your questions.
I'm gonna be sharing all the Dustin
Remember that
video
in
right
the
now.
S&P, it is not an even game. Meaning, there's 505 stocks, some of various classes, but you have 505.
All this right here. We know all this right here. We know all of this right here.
At the same rate. You know that, right?
Let me get to the good part.
That if you shared with you just a minute ago that the markets in September, well, it's the worst month. Right? There's nothing about that. All you can do is just go by history, right? We're expecting a rough month. Hope it's not the case, but that's what happens. So it got me thinking, is it because the top 5 stocks are really weak, or is it just because everything's weak? Right? So we wanted to zoom in just a little bit further. To give you a little insight here, if I go over to the charts, the following stocks, Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, and Google, both classes of shares.
Yeah, we know that part. The big 5 make up 20%. We know that part. Let me skip through.
Those low.
You just talk about. Okay, there it is right there.
So much. So what we did is we said, well, in September, what's the average performance of every single one of these stocks? Let's take a look. Apple, average performance, it's the worst for Apple, minus 1.6%. Alphabet, believe it or not, is perfectly flat. The average performance is 0.00, right? Amazon, that's not a typo either. Amazon, the average performance is negative, but not too bad there. Big drawdowns from Microsoft and Tesla. These are weak months for these stocks. Aha, right? Starts to shed a little light on why does the market have a strong, weak September? Well, you've got most of the stocks either not moving or really pulling back there. If we do the flip side and we say, okay, well, September's fine, maybe it's going to be tough. What's the best month? Does it happen to be October? No, it's July. So the best month for these stocks, what I did is we put the weakest ones down here. So this is just the same as the other chart. It's just squished because of the best month here. So Apple's worst month, September, minus 1.6% on average. July, 7.8%. Google or Alphabet, 7.9. Amazon, 7.8. Microsoft, 4.2. And Tesla, 7.8. So the excitement or the idea of the market having some support in July, okay, you can make that argument. No problem. Go back to the beginning of each one of these stocks and find out their average performance. You can actually make a case for July having a hard time falling apart, unless these stocks fall apart too. It would be unlikely because they don't normally fall apart there, right? So
that was the end part. Let me get back to the beginning.
To say there, I'll point out.
Well, I can't see the doggone thing.
Rally there. Communications.
You know how you can usually see like the thing you want to see, so you know where to stop it. Well, I can't see it.
What else? There's not much. I don't want to try to sugarcoat the idea that there's a lot going on. You got the Nasdaq basically down 5% there. If we look at the sectors, just over the last. For the market geeks out there, at the end here, once we cover everything, I'm actually going to go through a little bit more of the geeky nuts and bolts of how to analyze the September performance. Straight.
There it is right here. This the part right here. This the first part I want to show. This the first part.
Then turn positive. Let's take a look. Just had a thought, right? We said, well, what happens if the market is lower through August? So January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, the market is down. How does the rest of the year go? Do we normally have a full recovery? That seems unrealistic, right? And what percentage of the time do we then turn positive? Do we continue negative? What's going on there? So real quick stat.
Oh, it's echoing. It's going through my
Here is.
So was it echoing the whole time?
This should actually say rest of the year.
Why you ain't say that, baby?
Let's go like this for the future. We'll say rest of the year. I can't type today. So when the markets are positive, percent of the time positive when the markets are down through the end of the month in August. So year to date, we're just down, just exactly like we are this year. 58% of the time, we finish with positive gains. That's not bad. It's just the worst out of all scenarios. So not very likely that we're going to just turn around, recover all the losses, and turn positive. I'd actually be pretty worried if that happened, I would think that somehow we got a little overexcited there, and I'd be worried about that rally. Percent of the time that the stock market is positive after being positive already going into the end of August there, 75% of the time. So, strength begets strength. That's basically all that's saying there. And anytime, no matter what the case is, when the market is wherever it is, up, down, sideways, whatever, through the end of August, the rest of the year has a 70% chance of being positive. So that's pretty good stats. That's pretty good stats. That's not so good, right? When we're down for the year, is very rare for us to turn around and somehow just magically create some kind of gain. It's just, not to give you the bad news.
I'm sorry about the echo, man. My sweetie was saying she was putting it in the chat, but she already know I don't be looking at the chat. Like, she just yell back. I saw Will 100 text me and was like, it's a echo. So hopefully y'all can hear what he was saying, man. But if you couldn't hear what he was saying, like the part I wanted to share was like when he was talking about the statistic as far as if we have been down for the year, right? If we have been down for the year on this chart right here, right? If we've been down for the year and in August is a negative month, there's only a 58% chance that we go back positive on the year. Not saying that it won't be a rally, but it's only a 58% chance, chance that we'll end the year positive, right? And if we was up on the year and just happen to go negative in August, then it's a 75% chance that we'll end the year positive. And then any other time it's like a 70% chance. But if we've been down on the year and August is down, it's only a 58% chance that we will end the year positive, right? And I had the volume on it was, so it was echoing through my mic. It was echoing through my mic. I'm sorry about the echo. I don't be looking at the chat. And so hopefully, and then the second part, which I played first. This I want to play this part second, right? But I end up playing it first, and he was just saying that the big boys, as we all know, make up 20% of the market, right? And he was saying historically, based off historical performance of the market, why is the market, tends to be so bad during September? And it's heavily in part by 20% of the market, which is Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Tesla, and Google. They're all their worst performing month is September, and it's the average down for that month. And then so but their best performing time is July. That's their best month. So it's like and that's another reason why the likelihood of going back positive on the year after you've been down the entire year is because everybody putting all of the money into the big boys heavily back in the summer, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? That pretty much just the wrap it up, just just put it in a nutshell. But I thought that was a pretty cool stat, and that's just stuff driven straight off of the stats. And then that's another one that he shared right here. He was talking about this was another stat he shared right there. I already emailed him. I said I'm gonna be sharing your whole video on my live tonight. This is another stat that he shared right here.
Since COVID, I believe these stocks fall apart too. Join me over here on this chart. What I'm doing is just plotting each month on a chart. That's a month, that's a month, that's a month, and so on. You come over here, you say from June to July, you got a 9.2% increase in the S&P. Well, just visually, look at that. Say, well, where else have we seen that? Not here, not here, not here, not here. Bam, right there. The rally from COVID, March to April 2020. So we're just coming off the best rally we've seen since COVID, and now we're going into the worst month potentially, right? So if we were to fall 4 or 5%, which, well, we've already kind of fallen that, right? So we're basically down here if the chart would plot. It's still a massive rally. So now put that together, go over here and look at the S&P. You say load. Okay, there you go. It loads up and you have the pullback already happening. We're already in the worst month here. Do you not expect now there to be chop? You don't expect the markets to just fall apart and have this historically, horrible month because of the way they are. I bet you that doesn't happen. I think you see downside get bought up, but people know there's no reason to be aggressive. We all know September is the worst month. There's a lot of fear that if I buy, I'm not buying at the best possible time. So when you get these rallies, they're not going to be long-lived, massive rallies. So number one, you look at pullbacks and say, I think I can use those for buyable pullbacks. I believe other people will join me if I buy a little bit as the markets fall. Cool. Number two, I don't have to buy a lot because I have no fear that the market's going to go all the way from here back to here or anywhere near there. There's no fear, right? Anybody want to make a friendly bet that doesn't happen? I'm with you, right? It's not going to happen. So you have no fear to invest large sums of money for the long term, but you do have the confidence you could buy just and kind of scale in there. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying, put yourself on both sides of the equation. Now you're confident. Now you know what you'll do if the market goes lower. You know what you'll do if the market goes higher. You're going to laugh at everybody that like Bed Bath and Beyond there. You're going to laugh when people chase that higher going, it's not going to stay there. There's no good reason for it to stay there. There's no
Muted. All right. Just want to share that information. I just thought it was some good statistics. Like I say, that's my financial advisor, Dustin Tibbetts, and he everything is like stats driven with him. He go back and pull stats on everything that happened in the market every day. If it looked funny, if it don't look funny, he pulled the stats on it and figure out what's the historical stats on this event right here. And so I just want to share that with y'all. Just you know what I'm saying? Like, cause you hear people say all the time, September is the worst month, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times the people don't, even myself included, don't come with a stat to show you. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh, this is the worst month, but they don't come with a stat to show you. Or they say, oh, historically the market tends to not rebound as far after doing this, but they don't come with a stat to show you. It's like he showed you if the market is down on the year and August end negative, it's a 58% chance that we end the year positive. That's not good odds. You know what I'm saying? If the market up on the year, but August just happens to end negative, then it's a 75 or whatever, 78% chance that the year gonna end positive. You know what I'm saying? Strength over strength or whatever, right? And then it's like talking about we just had like this massive rally, you know what I'm saying? The biggest rally that we done seen since COVID time, and now we're in the middle of a pullback and we going into the weakest part of the season. And so like everybody, we done had this big rally. So now, you know what I'm saying? Now it's gonna either go keep tanking or it's gonna chop. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we just chopped. Let's get into the charts and show why I said that the other day. I said I wouldn't, and you know, I said it the other day that I wouldn't be surprised if we chopped. And then he came out here today and was like, you know, he wouldn't be surprised if it chopped. He's saying it based off of his stats or whatever. I'm saying it because when I go over here and look at Spy-Lean, where you at, baby? Here I go. When we go over here and look at Spy-Lean, you know what I'm saying? We right around here at like right around equilibrium for coming from the June low to the August high. From the June low to the August high, we right around equilibrium. Equilibrium is at 396.95. And we closed the day at 395.18. Right. Matter of fact, right at the end of the day, we was above that a little bit, if I ain't mistaken. Let's drop down lower because I was like, man, they gonna hold it above equilibrium. And then right at the end of the day, I want to say it. Yep, right there at the 1545 candle. It was like, see, we was right above it. Because I was getting ready to go get Chris. We was just above it. We started pushing up, and I was like, oh, they're gonna push it back up above equilibrium. Okay. And then when I picked up Chris, and I got the notification from CNBC that the market had closed. I'm like, whoa, they dropped it back down some. But it was like in the last 15 minutes, dropped it below equilibrium. So we flirted. You can see right here. Where is it? 9 o'clock right here today. Right. So the whole New York Open, right? The whole New York Open, we came down and just flirted around equilibrium all day. We just stayed around equilibrium all day long. You know what I'm saying? And chopped up any options, day trades, any weekly day between yesterday New York time. I say yesterday from 10:45 and all the way through today. If you had any day options for day trading options from same day expirations from 10:45 yesterday to close or all day today, you got chops, you got clippity clap, clap, clap. You got give me the baby powder. Now nutter, you got clapped up. So you know what I'm saying? That's all they did was hang around equilibrium. So that's why I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if we was a little bit choppy, right? I would love to see us get us a nice little bounce. Cause see right here, we almost got into this daily order block right here. We getting right here and down into this daily fair value gap. We got the entire order block here. This the bottom of the order block. We slowly making our way through this daily order block. These 3 down close candles right here. We slowly, painstakingly melting our way through this order block right here because we doing a lot of consolidate. We getting like a death drop, then a nothing, a death drop. This candle look, you know what I'm saying? It looks sizable and big, but this was just like a meltdown. It was horrible. This was just like a meltdown. It looked like we had like a death drop, but we didn't. It was like a meltdown. Matter of fact, both of these days was just excuse me, just like a meltdown. It wasn't as, and like this was a meltdown, but it was like a continuous trend down. You know what I'm saying? It was a continuous trend down nonstop. These right here was like back and forth down days where it was like chop suey. It was like chop suey to the downside, right? But I would love to see us hit this order block, get a nice little pop back up above into a premium market, get back into a premium market so that the big boys can really sell off and push us down, you know what I'm saying? At least down to this 31, this 378 area, around 378, 379. You know what I'm saying? Get up and at least push us down to there. You know what I'm saying? At least push us down to there. Because let me say, if we open up September just right where we closed at 395, we open up at September at 395, right? That still give us an opportunity, even if we went up. You know what I'm saying? Like I was talking about yesterday, you go up to go down. Even if we go up and get the wick on the top and come back down, right? If we come down to give me my doggone thing, man. If we come down to this 37, this area I was talking about right here, get this fair value gap, that's still 4% to the downside. You see what I'm saying? That'll still be a 4% drop if we come down to there. And then even if we came down to there and then recovered some, right? Came back up to just say the bottom of this fair value gap, even the top of this, just come back up to 390. That's still over 1% down for September. You see what I'm saying? That's still over 1% down. If we rally it back up, you know what I'm saying? Rally it back up, got back up into a premium market in the first week. You know what I'm saying? Even the end of this week into early next week, cause you know I like to go up to come down. So let's just say Friday and Saturday. Thursday and Friday we just chop in this area right here. We don't continue to drop. We just chop around equilibrium, right? And then at the beginning of next week, right, Monday and Tuesday we pop up like I like to do for a bearish week. We pop up and get back into the premium, right? We pop up, get back into the premium, and then tank for the rest of September and get down this 4%, right? Get down this 4% and then back up half of that. That still to give us 2% down on the what's name and still be a horrible September. But It'll be lovely. It would be lovely if we just tanked all to Hades and got all the way down to this equilibrium at the 2020 low and then started our trek back up. You know what I'm saying? And started our trek back up. It would be all love, right? But the reason why I'm like, I don't know if we gonna just get all the way down there in the month of September, because it's like we already done fell. What's that? How much we done fell already? We already done fell 8%, over 8%. We done dropped over 8% already. You know what I'm saying? We done dropped over 8% already, and the market has come back into a 4% gonna be nice on the put side. Yeah, 4% real nice on the put side. We done already dropped 8% and the market done pulled back. We getting, you know what I'm saying? We almost in a 62% retracement on the discount for pretty much 389 give us a nice 62% retracement discount from the July 14th low. I mean, from the June 17th low. And then right now, we're just a stone's throw away. The top of this bottom of this order block will give us a nice 62% retracement discount for the July 14th low. Right? That's the perfect opportunity for them to give it a slight pop, get it back up into a premium market so that the big boys can sell. You know what I'm saying? I don't too much see a whole lot of big boys doing a whole lot of selling in this discount market like this. You know what I'm saying? Can we slide down a little bit more? Yeah, but I don't see the big boys want to continue to sell in this discount market. I see them wanting to pop it up, get back into a premium market, and then sell that thing off. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and have the trash September. And you know what I'm saying? Maybe even start to try to slowly recover, or maybe even, you know what I'm saying, get up here and sell it down hard and get down here to this 2020 equilibrium, right? But right now, man, only thing we can do is just pretty much play it by ear. We in the middle of the road. We are still in the middle of the road. We in the middle of the road now. We right here at equilibrium. Shout out to homie who that was that pulled up this morning? Who that was that pulled up this morning? And it's crazy because this equilibrium right here where we at around this time from the June low, it's the same equilibrium if you go from the September low up into the January high. It puts us at equilibrium. We in the middle of the road also for that piece of the run. It ain't the full 2020 low. Like, it's not the full 2020 low, is 349.12. But if you go from September, right, that first pullback after we made a new all-time high on that first pullback, if you go from that first pullback low up to the high of January, it's like equilibrium is, just say 400. 399.89. Equilibrium is 400, right around the same area that we chopping around in right now, because we've been flirting around between this 395 and 401. We've been flirting in that area right there. So we right around equilibrium for that whole run right there from the September retracement in 2020, and we also around equilibrium for the June low and the July. So all of this right here is a big highway, and we're still in the middle of the road. We're in the middle of the road right now. Let the market show you what you want to do as far from a swing trading standpoint. From a swing trading standpoint, and where we at right now, it don't matter if you're swinging puts or calls. Let the market show you what it want to do. Because like I say, we done fell 8%. We done fell 8%. This ain't the time to be chasing. Just like you don't chase on the way up, you don't chase on the way down. As far as swing trading, for day trading, you know what I'm saying, that's a different beast. But for swing trading, just like you don't chase on the way up, you don't chase on the way down, right? So we ain't really do a whole lot as far as price action today. we just kind of slowly melted down. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? We came down, choppity chop right there, equilibrium, right? Choppity chop that equilibrium for a good little while. Then we pushed down, got the sell side liquidity from yesterday's low, right? Well, first of all, we came down, got the sell side liquidity just below equilibrium. Then we, you know, we chopped around equilibrium. Then we pushed down again, right? After lunchtime, we pushed down, got the sell side liquidity below yesterday's low, and then pushed back up, right, to equilibrium, and then dropped off hard, right? The last 15 minutes, right there. The last 15 minutes dropped off hard. And now, after, you know what I'm saying, after hours, it's we pushing down real good. We pushing down real good. Let's look at the daily, right? Look at that. The daily count on this right here almost look like we pushing to the bottom of our box. The bottom of our box we have been looking at, right? It looked like we pushing to the bottom of our box, that 39, 13, 25, right? It looked like we push for that real hard, right? It'll be a sneaky thing for them to do, to push down and get that sell side liquidity under that 39, 13, 25 throughout the Asian and the London, and then pop that thing all the way back up to where we closed and open up right in the same spot, and don't give us no opportunity to partake in none of this downside right here. That'll be a nasty dog. What we talk about in the chat, man? That's pretty much all I got on the price action recap. I know I ain't really recapped the price action. I just kind of talked about like scenarios going forward, but it's like we're in the middle of the road right now, man. We're in the middle of the road. So what's the point of like talking about the same spot over and over every day? Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's broaden out the conversation and you know what I'm saying, look at it from a analytical standpoint. The link is in the chat. If anybody want to pull up and share anything, if anybody want to pull up and say anything, give their thoughts. Outside of Zay about the only one that can't pull up. What's up, Stacks? What's up, Stacks? I appreciate that, man. I appreciate Stacks saying run them likes up. I appreciate that. You welcome, Ryan. I just want to share that. That stuff that Dustin was talking about. From swing low to swing high, from June to August, we're heading toward 61, which is pretty interesting. Yeah. That's what the discount, the 62, I call it the 62% discount, is right here at the top of this order block right there. Right at the top of this order, the bottom, the last count on this order block, that's where that's a discount for the 714 low. That's a nice discount. That's the 62% retracement. That's the institutional area. You know how people, coin all these terms, but you know what I'm saying, it's getting into a discount for this part of this leg of the rally, right? And then the discount for the part of the rally from the June low is the 62% retracement is at 388.60. So roughly around 390. You know what I'm saying? The retracement is roughly around 390. You know what I'm saying? That'll be a nice discount for from the bottom. That's what I was saying before. You know what I'm saying? If we get down and get this fair value gap, it wouldn't surprise me if we got a nice little pop to get the market back up into a premium so that the big boys can do their September sale. You know what I'm saying? But hey, they might fake us all out and reverse course now and then just chop suey for the rest of the month. We never know. That's why I say let the algos tell you what they want to do. Got heavy puts for the week. You say the heat map got heavy puts for the week. 3,900 for the ES. 3,900 for the ES. What 3,900 at? Oh man, we're stone's throw from 3,900. We at 39.38 right now. Oh, you just saying them the puts that they got. They got the 3,900 puts. Oh, okay, yeah. If they got a 3,900 put, I'm like, man, we right there. 3,900, we gonna get there tonight, probably. But you just saying they got the 3,900 puts. Put one in the L one more time. I don't know what day I'm talking about. That selling volume starting to pick up right before the big boys arrive next week. Yeah, with the summer over. The summer over, so the volume starting to come back in. Selling may and go away and don't come back to Labor Day. The big boys back. Reversal Thursday after 39.13 taken out. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. The way they pushing toward that 39.13 tonight. The way they pushing toward that tonight, I'm like, okay, some debauchery is afoot. You know what I'm saying? Come down here, get this sell side liquidity, and then pop that thing back up so we can't partake in none of this right here. And then just ease back up a little, chop suey back to the upside a little bit. Don't give us no chance to play no options and make no real money. Just come down here, pop back up, open us up right where we close or close to it. A slight gap down, a slight gap up, and then chop suey up to the upside to don't give us no chance to what's the name? We look forward to the conversation with you and Zay. Me and Zay talked yesterday for a long time. We talked for a minute on the phone. Me and Zay just be fussing on the internet for entertainment purposes. If you hear me and Zay conversations on the phone, it don't sound like the same two dudes on the internet. Tell Mr. Mark, man, get out of here, 100. I already see what you're trying to do. Get out of here, 100. The people want you, man. Y'all tripping. Yeah. The Bears amped up. They say the Bears amped up. Tonight won't be no great debate with me and Zay. Me and Zay was talking yesterday. We pretty much both feel the same way. We both feel the same way. He just think we just gonna slide straight there, and I think they gonna push it back up a little bit so that the big boys can sell from a premium. But that's the only difference in what we was talking about yesterday on the phone. We feel the same way. He said I'm gonna catch the pop tonight on the ES. I appreciate, man. I appreciate y'all. Yep. I appreciate y'all. It's very educational to go back and forth with like-minded people. The rally might happen next week, last 2 to 3 days, so y'all better be ready. Be ready for some short term. Don't be trying to jump in nothing. Don't be trying to swing nothing long now. Don't be trying to swing nothing long. Didn't expect it to rip down that fast. I thought 7 p.m. was an early start. Yeah, they what's the name? What don't? What I said? What don't? I don't know. Want to make another bet? We on the same sheet of music this time. We on the same sheet of music. I ain't got nothing to bet. We both looking at the same thing. We both looking at the, you know what I'm saying? We looking in the same direction. It's just a difference of, you know what I'm saying? You looking for the continued bleed off, and I'm looking for the quick pop to get back to a premium and then bust us in the head. We looking at the same thing, so ain't nothing to bet right now. Riding with the ES right now. Oh, you going down? You already sold it down, Red? Hey man, that's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. I'm just on here going through, catching up on the comments that I might have missed. The comments that I might have missed. Hey man, if y'all appreciate the little statistics that I over the last couple of days that I've been dropping in that Dustin be doing, y'all can go check him out on his YouTube page. Like I say, that's my financial advisor, but his YouTube page is Jazz Wealth Managers. They go live. He go live Monday through Thursday at 5 o'clock. It's called the Closing Beat, and he just discussed what happened in the stock market that day, and he try to sprinkle in little tips and stuff like that from like a statistical standpoint whenever he can. So y'all can check him out. And then they also every single day, him and Eric got videos that they post called Fin Tips, and they go in and they drop videos every day. It's like pretty much retirement stuff. Talking about it's really like financial information, but they focus it pretty much toward like retirement stuff, like, you know, the best way to do with your full one or your IRA or your Roth or your don't wreck your retirement, recession during retirement, should you do a Roth conversion, like all kind of stuff they call Fin Tips. So y'all can go check their stuff out if y'all enjoy the little stuff that I was dropping. Yeah, it is. Mark Height, them as his financial advisor too, and they all about educating their customers. That's the one thing I like about it. They all about educating their customers on all things financial. You know what I'm saying? They're a good group of people. It was down 24 point when I got home. Can't FOMO. This point gotta wait. Yeah. Don't chase it. Wait for your setup. Wait for it to give you what you want. Hey man, I appreciate y'all for hanging out with your boy. That's all I got. Hopefully y'all found some value in this. If you found some value in this, hit the like button for me. It's on one side of the screen. Like I say, I won't never charge y'all for this stuff. Again, do me a favor, y'all. Go out there and support my son music, man. Go out there and support my son music. He a good kid. You know what I'm saying? He a good kid. He a young man that's doing his own thing. He recorded all himself. Banjo, one of our sponsors. Banjo, new music streamed by Il Jodam on all streaming platforms. If you got Apple Music, the link for Banjo is in the chat right now. Y'all go support my son music, man.
Stop putting all trust in y'all. I can even trust myself. I'm only hanging with the top dogs. Yeah,
we gonna go out with Banjo, y'all.
I don't even know. Thought you was with my bro. You stole my trust before. I'ma go hop in that Escalade. It's a mad truck. Yeah, me and my dogs been doing this for a little while though. This not a random street of love. I remember way back in the day. Yeah, days of my music stuff. Ain't really much changed that little while, but a couple hit me up. All white on my body like a toga. When we get this money, we gon' spend it like a poster. Trees steady tall, Recky stretch it like it's yoga. Making music, get it checks like a polka. Rush my oil, yeah, I got my gems. Little kids in the pews, we was singing hymns.